This is a system overview for the retimed race timing system. Race timing systems are quite complicated. They contain a number of different components, so really wanted just to give a simple overview on what the pieces were of the system that you can acquire, how they fit together, and then obviously in later videos we'll come on in more detail to demoing the system and some of the setup procedures that you would go through. So first of all, really just to give you a walkthrough of the components. So the first component, and if you like the heart of the system, is an RFID reader. So this connects to antennae that do the detecting, and this is where the signals arrive and get interpreted into something that can come to your computer. So this is where, if you're buying a big commercial race timing system, this is where you can spend many thousands of pounds on a big fancy box which will do the same job really. These readers that we're supplying are second-hand effectively. We acquire them. They're usually coming from places like Germany, where they've been used in factories to do a similar job on packages and pallets and things like that. So this system, you can see here, it connects to up to 4 antennae. They can be a combination of things, from side antenna to mats, whatever you want them to be, and then this connects to your computer to pass the data through. So this is the key component really, but like I say, really the reason we can provide the system at the price we can is because this is a second-hand unit, but we guarantee that they're very reliable. The next thing then that connects to the reader would be antennae. So we provide these are brand new units. They're intended to use from the side, so you would put them at the side of your finish line. Obviously that does mean you need to have the tags presented in a particular way, which we'll come on to later. So 2 antennae are provided as standard in the system. We can provide more if you want us to, and we provide them with these tripods that we've supply. We've tested they're a good fit. They put them at about the right height for you. So these connect, and the RF cables are supplied. They're 3-meter cables. We can supply 6-meter cables if you wish to. You would need to let us know when you come to purchase. So we provide all the cables that you need to connect the system up. So we provide 2 Cat5 cables, one red one blue one. They're color coded, it's covered in the instructions, so it's very easy to know which cable connects to which bits. And we provide 2 RF cables, one for each antenna, and by default they're 3 meters long, so the antenna go up to 3 meters away from the reader. Other piece of kit you need is a power over internet, a PoE injector. So this is the only thing in the system really that must have power. So you would need a power supply at the finish line or a means of providing that power. I'm lucky in that when I'm race timing, I've a mobile home, a camper van that I can provide the power from, so I can pretty much put that anywhere. So this plugs in. The Cat5 cables connect from here to your laptop and to the reader. So the reason we do that, rather than just use a regular power supply on the reader, is it's very easy to get a very long Cat5 cable. So I'm supplying a 10-meter one. You could provide longer, and that means your reader can sit by a finish line quite a long way from the power supply if you need it to. So they're the bits of hardware, and then we come on to the software side. So the reason that we can do this and give you if you like a free of charge with the system method to do your results, we use a utility that comes with the reader. It doesn't come with the reader, it's free to download, and we help you do that. So the utility sits, it talks to the reader, gathers the data, writes it to a disk. So that part is done for you. You don't really interact with it much. You just basically click start, and then you leave the utility alone. It gathers the data. Meanwhile, you would be sat running your race looking at the spreadsheet that we supplied to you, and that spreadsheet will pull the results from the files that have been provided from the reader and formats them into something that you would recognise as race results. So it picks up all the readers, all the runners, allocated the tags. We pull the results in and display them in order, and we build the spreadsheet so that it runs a variety of types of races. We run nominated races, gun timed, chip timed, team races. There are all sorts of things that the spreadsheet will do for you, and of course it is a spreadsheet. We're working on it all the time, and if you have requirements for a particular type of race, by all means ask us. If it sounds a good idea and something's not too complicated to do, we can adapt the spreadsheet for you. So the remaining part of the system are RFID tags. So the things you're going to invite your runners to wear on their shoes. So they're not included in the price. The reason being, we don't know how many tags you're going to want. So when you come and order a system, you may have your own tags, but if you wish to have tags from us, I'm expecting people are going to want something like 100 tags. You may only want 30, 50 tags, depending on what your scenario is. My own running club, we've got a set of 200 tags that we use. We use our system for internal club races, and we've got a couple of public races that we'll have up to 200 runners at, so we've got a set of 200. So we make these ourselves. They're the small chips that we buy in, and then for our use we laminate them, put a hole in them, number them, and this is how we keep them in numbered sets ready to give out at races. So simply let me know how many you want, and we'll make these for 50p each. So for you to order your system with 100 tags, basically add £50 on. So that's it. The price for the system, I'm calling it an introductory price. It's not a trick or a gimmick at the moment. With the stock of components we've got, that's how much it costs to put it together. Obviously in the future, if we find it harder to get hold of readers or need to change the reader or the antennae, the price may change. I'm imagining it won't get cheaper. So the introductory price, £599, that gives you everything you need to start actually timing and having results from your runs arriving in the spreadsheet. Apart from the tags, you order the tags at the same time. So if you're interested, come along to the website there, retimed.co.uk, drop us a line. It is quite a complicated matter, so I'm sure you might want to ask some questions, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.